everyone, welcome to our playthrough of Bear with me. Now, I haven't played this game before, but I believe it's a puzzle style game and you play as a detective and you have to find Amber's brother. So let's start a new game. Only got 3 episodes, which is good. That's good. This looks very, oh, look, the picture flashed in the background. What the fuck is that?
Please wake up.
Okay. This must be Amber. Oh, can I move it? Nope, it's just a mouse thingy. Alright, so we're going to try and get all achievements, alright? Let's go in here.
If I had a label maker, I would label this Amber.
I like her voice, it's very cute.
I'll just pick this up.
There's obviously nothing else in there.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
Oh, that's right. I remember playing with this a couple of days ago. It fell on the floor and the lens broke. I'll take the magnifier with me, but I better repair it before I return it to Ted. I don't really need glasses, but maybe... Are you even... I broke my mom's... This won't hold. Do what with it? This won't hold.
Alright, so I need, like, glue?
It seems you had a nightmare.
There was this fire and black smoke was coming from the windows. Funny thing is, it didn't feel scary to me. Like,
Was it Paper City?
no, I don't think so. What are you doing here, Millie? Are you all right?
Oh no, miss. Something terrible is happening down in Paper City. I wanted to warn you and your brother not to go there, but when we arrived, I could only find you.
What do you mean?
Miss, I'm afraid your brother is missing.
I have to go find Flint. Millie, you stay here and rest.
Please, before you go and find Mr. Bear and ask, he's retired now, but he was always so fond of you. I'm sure he may not be an easygoing man.
Ted? I know where he has a small office in my closet, but we can't work together anymore. Mostly because I'm still smart and driven and he's become a burnout.
I haven't seen him since, but whatever falling out you two had,
Okay, Millie, but I'm not sure if he'll even hear me out. We left off on a really bad note.
But for your sake, miss, there is something else I haven't told you about. The reason I came all the way down here,
happened at the same
there
time.
is this man that came down to Paper City a week ago. He's asking a lot of questions about you.
What man?
We call him the Red Man.
The Red
There
Man.
were a lot of fires down in the
That was
city this
actually
past week,
more
ever
creepy
since he showed up.
than I
The officials
anticipated.
are burying their heads in the sand. Well, your city, miss,
Well, Paper City Police Department isn't known for its heroic head-on approach to crime.
the mayor and the commissioner have issued a citywide lockdown, and a lot of people are escaping the city. We managed to escape through the east tunnel's main, but most of the exits are closed off.
You said we escaped.
The mugshot boys helped me through the east. We arrived at Flint's room, but he wasn't.
I have to go now, Millie. I'll be back as soon as I can to come.
I'm fine, little. Please, before you go.
Nothing interesting about... My collection of painting. It's all about the... Yes. Just a
Is there
miracle.
glue anywhere?
The tools. I've read all of these. It's the Island of the Monk.
That's funny.
Amber Ashworth, if I had a nickel for every time this broad got me into trouble, I'd be neck deep in nickels right now. Something was different this time. I could feel it in the air. Someone really put the scares on her. Despite her fragile appearance, Amber's a tough kid, so it was unusual to see her like this. She starts talking, and I start pretending I don't care. I told her I'm retired, for good this time. Fell on deaf ears again. Anyway, she starts talking about Millie, Paper City, her brother, and all that jazz, and I'm wondering how many times we've gone through this before. You see, we have this routine where she asks me for help, as she always does, and I play hard to get, as I always do. Eventually, I give in. We've done this so many times I've lost count. She knows the drill, and so do I. Might as well just hear her out. Her words ring through my office. They get stuck in this haze around my head, and then they get lost in the cold autumn rain outside, tapping on my window in this hypnotic manner. It's calming in a way, or is it the booze that makes me calm? Not much to do when you're retired, and hobbies were never my cup of tea. I know her standing in my doorway with her lady in distress shtick means bad news for me, and yet I know I'm in for it again. The sun is slowly setting and the rain gets heavy. The news said there will be a storm tonight.
Okay. That was a weird way to end, but okay.
Hi, Ted. I heard you've retired, but
Cut the ceremony, doll. I ain't doing it.
doing what?
Whatever little plan you've schemed up this time to ruin my life. You're bad news, doll. Always were. Do me a solid this time and leave me out of it. I'm busy.
I knew you wouldn't help me. I only asked because Millie insisted you come along.
Millie, are we investigating old wives' tales now? It's getting late, doll. Shouldn't you be in bed?
I was in bed. Millie woke me up.
Well, you should ask her to help you out then.
So, you're saying I should ask an old blind woman to help me out?
That old broad is tougher than she looks. Now,
Oh my god, you're still mad at me? After all this time? I really need your help, and I kind of promised Millie I would ask you to come along.
mad? Why would I be mad? I was almost thrown into a wood chipper thanks to you. I was lucky. One of the guys we investigated is in my birdwatching, poker and cigar club. And where were you? You ran off.
I was following a lead.
Yeah? What'd you found out?
Not much.
Not a goddamn thing. Listen, doll, I've got a nice little setup here. Lately, I've been doing some tailing work for jealous husbands down in the city. Bunch of nervous train wrecks, but the money is good. I grew tired of pulling bloated toys out of dredge rip. Our days of crime fighting are over. That whole thing, it's behind us. It belongs.
You've been practicing this speech, haven't you?
A little bit. How was it?
It was okay. The part about the bodies was a bit much.
I threw that in for dramatic effect. It wasn't in the original draft, though.
No, it was good. It gets the point across.
Does it really? You're still here. I still have a lot of work to do.
How about I just keep pretending your office isn't in my closet and you actually owe me rent?
That was kind of a cheap shot, doll. But I guess nothing ever comes.
So, according to Millie, a lot of things are happening down in Paper City lately.
What thing?
Like all sorts of bad things. And there's this guy that's responsible.
According to Millie.
The mayor has issued a citywide lockdown. No one is allowed to leave or enter the city limits until all of this is sorted out. They've managed to escape through the East Tunnel maintenance route. But I think that's been closed off too.
They?
Hmm.
Yeah. Millie and the bird watchers of the world?
What? The 𝗘𝗨𝗧𝗑𝗧 is here? But they all went north last month. It's yellow cardinal season and an early start. I mean, what? What in the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, sorry. The mugshot boys helped her out. I know how much you don't like them.
I mean, what's not? The fact that they're thieves and thugs?
But wasn't that baby an under...
Well, yeah, it was.
Anyways, they helped her escape the city through the East Tunnel, the one that leads to Flint's room, and she said he wasn't there. I need to go and check. Maybe he's still in the house, but Millie doesn't want me to go alone. She says it's possible for the red man to have found an exit to my house.
Wait, what red man? He's asking questions about you? What's so interesting about you?
Amanda.
Hey, I'll have you know, there are a lot
It would
of
have been
people
better
out
if
there
they
who
called
find
it
me
like
interesting. Millie is really scared of this man.
red rum
I can't leave
or
anything
something.
to chance. Will you help me out?
Whoa there, sugar cup. Even if I'm afraid a crucial component that'll help in our future investigation.
Your hat?
No.
Your magnifier?
That's right, doll face. Now
I'm sorry, your assistant.
you know what I mean.
Okay, so if you want to get to achievements right now, you can click on the record player twice. It will give you the achievement, I'm into heavier stuff. And then if you click it a second time, it'll give you play that funky thing. Box, ballerina shoes, stickers, clothes.
I got this for Flint, with my own money. It's very bleak and...
If you look at this box, you will then get product placement. It's another achievement. Let me take the glue.
I bet this glue will be useful. Better take it with me.
And if we add the glue,
There we go. Now,
and then the lens,
voila!
and we fixed it up, and we get another achievement, arts and crafts. Then we can give it to Ted. How do we give it to Ted?
Found my mag.
Nope, not yet.
Do you really need my help?
Okay, Baron.
Use it on
That's
Ted.
not my mag.
What do you mean? It's a magnifier. It magnifies and everything?
No, this is my magnifier, with the lens missing, which I'm sure you broke recently. You've replaced the lens with your mom's glasses and glued them together with kids' glue.
That's preposterous. Never have I ever.
Okay, never mind. This will do, I guess. Let's head out.
All right. So let's head into the hallway now. I just realized
head
it's a
out.
giraffe.
Watch my back, Ted.
Is it a giraffe? I'm not quite sure what it is. Okay, so let's check Flint's room.
Wait, it's locked. But why?
This is mighty suspicious, doll. Wasn't there a hole in the study wall? You know, that one that you used to crawl through when you were younger.
You're right, Snoop.
Hey, Rusty. He looks like something out of Telltale, like.
Hey there, Rust. It's been a while.
Sure has, Snoop. Still walking the beat?
Not lately. I finally took some time out to sort things out.
He's pretending he's retired. It takes a lot out of him, apparently.
Well, you couldn't have picked a worse time to retire, Snoop. Things are getting close to boiling point down in the city.
What's going on, Rust?
Wish I could tell you, Bear. I'm as clueless as the rest of them. One thing I know is that I was working at the steel mill one.
We've heard rumors about some red man. Know any?
I sure do. He's the damn reason all this is happening, Bear. So this Red shows up down in PC. This was a week ago. He goes after the thugs first, gathers information and such. No one thought nothing of it. Couple of beaten up lowlifes here and there. It's a common trait with these guys, you know? Then, the fire started. I hear a couple of guys down from the coal district gathered a posse, trying to corner this bird. No one heard from him since. And those guys are miners, Bear.
Who is?
Those guys, Ted.
What kind of information is he after?
Well, here's the funny part, Snoop. I heard he was... That's... After Doris and the kids left the city, I figured I'd come here and make sure Amber stays safe. Now, don't you be dragging her on one of your ill-advised adventures, Bear.
Are you kidding me? Anyways, why would this guy be going around asking about her? You know anything? Anyone whose life you're messing with, besides angry boyfriend?
Don't get smart. I never heard of this Red guy until tonight. Besides, you're the only man in my life, Bear.
Who's getting smart now? So,
Haven't I told you about this already? He's asking about our little miss here. Is he all right?
He's fine. He's just sleepy and grumpy and, like, totally not drunk.
nah, I'm fine. I'm just sleepy and grumpy because she dragged me out in the middle of the night on some wild goose chase.
Nice to see you two are getting along after all these years.
Have you seen Flint, Rusty? Millie told me he might be missing.
I'm sorry, little miss. I'm afraid I haven't seen your brother. But I'm sure he's fine. Flint is a tough kid. Besides, no one has left or entered this room since I got here.
We've heard the city is in lockdown.
Sure is. It's been like that since the mill exploded. The official statement is that there was a gas leak down at the basement level, but we all know.
So you think it wasn't an accident? You think someone is trying to cover something up?
I wouldn't go that far, miss. My suspicion is that the officials don't want to make a big deal out of it.
What about the mill owner? That he made any enemies lately? Filed any big insurance claim?
Nah, Bear. Mr. Deitch is a straight up. Besides, his son was down at the mill when it happened. Kid got a little here.
How'd you escape?
I used the east tunnel maintenance shaft, but the thing was getting close to collapse. I think they closed it off completely after I got through.
So no one leaves or enters?
That's what the lockdown implies, Bear. I hear some of them got here through them mugshot boys were the first to flee, and poor old Millie.
Millie's in my room.
Bless your kind heart, little miss.
Can you do it, Rust?
I ain't no butt. Some buster tries to pull a fast one on me, I'll get...
What?
He's saying he can do it.
What's
You know
he
anything
yelling?
about
Not really. I guess they left the thing wide open, like open to interpretation.
Well, we better...
Sure thing, Snoop.
Thank you, Rusty.
Bye, little miss.
Okay, alright. Let's go to the study. And,
Please, whoever finds this log, I'm one of the developers, for bear with me. I didn't want to do it. They've made me. Please send...
that's funny. Alright, where's my thingy gone?
Wow, that's
Yep.
so. If I had a, hopefully not in the middle.
Where spin the world, where it lands is where we're gonna go
Let's
visit.
take this.
Where'd it land? Okay, so if you click on this up here, you will find that protective custody achievement. It's the recording that they just listened to. And if you click on the globe on the desk, you'll get around the world. Now we need to look was that?
Hey, a flashlight.
There's bound to be some in that.
We can ask Rusty if he'll give us one.
I've got a flashlight battery.
This won't work.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, let's go see Rusty. Whoa!
What the hell? What was that?
I don't-
Yeah, I'm getting too old.
This.
Yeah, sounds right.
Not really.
Hey, Rusty.
Rust, we need a big favor.
What's this about?
Rusty, we need a battery for our flashlight.
Sure, I got batteries. If I give you a battery, I gotta show.
We could take some of that, Ed. Why don't you rest your eyes for a bit and let me in?
You? No offense, Bear. I don't think you could handle this red guy.
Are you saying I'm not? There's a bottle of carrot juice in my desk we can keep an eye out for anyone suspicious in the meat. That nasty business from a couple of years ago. I was the one that brought that whole shady affair down, and you know it.
Are you trying to play me, Bear? I know you. That thing went so high up, there's no chance in hell Snoop like...
You seem to have blown a fuse there, Rust. I have the case file and the credentials, handed to me by the commissioner.
Okay, settle down. Let's make a deal. You show me the credentials. It's not that I just want to make sure you're not playing.
Can't you give us...
Here's the thing, little miss.
She knows. She's just playing.
Okay, so we gotta find that,
Ted and Amber move away.
Oh my god, Ted, you're not a do-over?
Keep it rolling! We should get to my office, doll. There's an old file.
What's this whole deal about anyways? Why...
Rust is having a hard time. He worked in that mill for over 20 years, and let's just do this to him.
Poor Rust. Okay.
I think by the time this is over, we're going to meet a lot.
So we need to get a flashlight before we go through the hole.
There's a number written on 107.
10-7's the police code for an unconscious or a dead person.
That's a little grim.
I don't make the rules. I sure...
Well, that is a bit grim. All right, let's go back to Ted's office and grab the... I like how it kind of has the people in the background going, do again. I'm a person who worked on it. Help me. Kind of thing. All right. Sorry, Shiloh.
There should be an old file here somewhere. Nasty business from the robot union hired me to look into several cases.
I remember. That CEO of Illuminarium.
Yep, I brought down that whole... Rust finds me unqualified for lookout.
You're not. I mean, you were more driven before, but I understand you've had a lot on your mind lately. Anyways, I'm really...
Sure thing, doll. What am I going to say no to you?
Thanks, Ted.
Don't mention it, partner.
Let's look through the filing cabinet then, can't we? Be the most
There
logical
is-
place.
Yep, that's...
Alright, go back to east hallway to give it to the Rusty. Ugh, excuse me. It's been a long day. Hey, Rusty.
There you go, buddy. Anyways, we really need that battery now, Rust.
So it was you. That was a big deal for us robots, you know? You can have my battery. I keep an eye out and keep little Oh, and check on Millie from time to time.
Thanks, Rust.
Thank you so much, Rusty. Get some sleep. We'll wake you up in the morning. Hey, I got it work.
Woo! Do I have to go back through here? What's this down here? Aaron's room. I just realized he's snoring. Oh, I got a flashlight. Alright, we're gonna pick up this duster so we can get rid of the cobwebs.
This duster may come in handy. Mirror, mirror, who will be a beautiful princess who's bound?
You are Amber? Like for Toad?
I knew it. I don't know.
Anything else here that I need? I don't reckon. Most of them are question marks.
I'm not going through trash.
Okay. Alright, let's go then. We got the duster for the cobwebs. Oh my god, here we go again. Hey, there's an eye on the fucking
What's
ground.
happening? What is this?
I don't...
It's fine. It's the middle of the night and the light. Let's go.
Is this meant to be like a creepy game too? Use the duster on the hole in the wall.
There, I cleaned...
Why don't you crawl through?
Obviously, I can't fit.
Sure you would.
So I now play as Ted.
The case
here we
was
go.
spinning out of control. So fast I had to hold onto my hat. Nothing made sense, and it was getting more twisted by the minute. We've come across an old buddy of mine who has suddenly found himself out of purpose and place. The steel mill, where Rust worked for years, got blown to bits. Hundreds of hard-working, honest people lost their jobs overnight. The police are writing it off as an accident. Coincidentally, there were a lot of accidents this past week. The whole damn city was burning up and no one was doing anything about it. Did I pick the wrong time to get out of that dump? According to Rust and Millie, one man is responsible for all this mayhem. In 1 week, he's become a synonym for fear throughout the city, and police and thugs alike are shuddering at the mention of his name. They call him the Red Man. I have a strong feeling in my gut. It's all somehow connected. My retirement, the fires, and the official cover-up. What happened to Flint, the Red Man? It's all leading to her. I feel she is the key to all of this, the last piece of the puzzle I have to solve. Does she know more than she's led me to believe? Or have I let my suspicions get the better of me? It's hard for me to admit this. It's also downright stupid. But I've let myself trust her over the years we've worked together. And I have to trust her now. Sooner or later, we'll find ourselves back in that hellhole of the city. This bond I have with her will be the only thread I'll have to hold on to when things go from bad to
Oh,
worse.
is that like the red thread
In
that we
Paper
keep
City,
seeing?
all bets are off, but the stakes were never as high as now. I'll just sell this.
Okay.
I had a feeling I'd find you two lurking around. How is it that whenever something fishy goes down,
Save your monologues for the shower, Snoop. We didn't do it.
and what exactly didn't?
Whatever you're implying we did or did,
So you did it.
it depends.
Depends on what.
If we did whatever you're hinting that we did, or for that matter did, and if the answer might incriminate us to a certain degree, then as a fact. But if not doing it, whatever it is you're implying we did or didn't do would put us in the same position, considering it was true, then we certainly did do it.
If you weren't a crook, you could have had a career as a lawyer, although the two aren't mutually exclusive.
Yeah? Well, if you weren't a snoop, you could have had a career as a drunk, although the two aren't mutually exclusive, see?
Don't act smart with me, lowlife. I'll take you downtown faster than you can say I'm guilty. Now start spilling the beans, or this friendly get-together might turn out ugly for you too. Where is Flint at?
Beats me. He wasn't here when we arrived.
No, I'm just asking because I have these 2 tickets for Werther.
Oh, it's just wonderful.
Shut up, John. He's just...
So you're saying you had nothing to do with his disappearance?
Who do you take us for, Snoop? We ain't no kidnappers. The kid, besides, he's a tough...
Sure, because kidnapping is way over the line for you two. It's one of the few things missing. Maybe you thought you should step up the game.
Whoa, as I said, we ain't no kidnap. We may have our differences, you and I, but you know we would never go as far.
All right. You two.
We might have heard something.
Well, maybe I can forget about that nasty.
Carrot smuggling? I don't know anything about no carrot smuggling. It's all for private use. My brother here's a big individual, and he needs his vitamins.
Smuggling is such a...
That's right.
Why'd you escape?
Who says we? Me and John just came to enjoy ourselves. We might take up fishing.
That's just great news.
Sure. And your escape had nothing to do with the recent activities.
What red man? Also, Snoop, Native American is the proper...
You know who I'm talking about, so stop playing dumb. Not you, big guy.
Help what? What are...
Forget it. So, why are you...
That's none of your business, Snoop.
Listen here, you lowlife. I know you operate on the west side these days. I've seen you down with your face in the mud coming out from those 24. I know you've seen things. You two better...
Oi, Copernicus, how about you take a long walk? We ain't seen nothing. We're just a couple of them hard-working individuals. We know our rights. What's a snoop like you even?
You got that right, pal. That just means I can throw a couple of knuckle sandwiches your way. Not that anyone would care. I can just say I found you that way, or that the...
Maybe it's time you leave 2 exemplary citizens like us. I hear that crazy old coot's been chasing seagulls down. Maybe he can...
CBG. Haven't seen him in a while. You're saying he knows something?
It's worth a shot, ain't it? It's not like you're getting anywhere with us. It's just that getting the information out of him might prove to be quite a task.
Don't worry about that. Me and him go back a long way. I just don't...
Hold on there, Snoop. We're not protecting anyone.
Your memory's getting a bit...
Hey, we want to see this all sorted out as much as anyone. Well, it's bad for...
Sure. I can only imagine. What do you know about it?
Not much. And the things we heard are mostly just stories. Wants to see it all burn. See? No one will stop this guy.
He's the reckoning this city was due for.
What? What the hell are you talking about, John?
Well, you two were useful as I have to go. When I come back, I hope, for your sake, nothing will be missing.
Besides the kid, you mean?
You trying to be funny, or you got the sudden urge to confess?
Voice.
You better believe it. One more thing. You didn't find a key by any chance lying around the house?
Oh, yeah, we did. It was just lying
How
on the floor.
convenient.
That's what I thought. How about you I'll keep it safe.
Sure thing. There you go. Now don't. It's like we're partners now.
Sure. The weakest. We'll have to find another. Well, this thing really...
So the red stuff's going to stand out more often, eh? Interesting.
Those 2 clowns are in there.
Did you ask them about Flint,
I did. They didn't know anything.
the red man? So Flint...
No.
What?
Well, we're not going to find him standing here. Mugshots gave me this key to your parents' room.
We should start...
Such forward ideas. You're going to...
Thanks, Bear. There should be a key around here. It's unlocked. Hope I don't get into trouble over this.
We'll find out, won't we? Okay.
I'll take this film strip with...
Oh, let's go develop it? Okay, so how do I develop it? Um, okay. Now do we put...
There.
Looks the same to me.
Some detective. Obviously, something happened. We need.
Alright, let's put the image in...
Do what with it? Are you even.
I'm not quite sure which one to give it to.
I'll take this tape with me. I can use it to tape Ted to a flagpole.
Big ass bottle. Science bottles.
There we go. Hey, these are the liquids. There.
Now we put the picture in it. What the fuck is that?
Oh my god, Ted.
Okay, calm down. That could be anyone.
Oh, no, it's him. He's in my house and he did something to Flint. I have to find Mom and Dad.
Wait, don't be so rash. There's probably an explanation for
Okay,
this.
so
don't
once
get your
you've,
parents involved, doll. They're having a hard
created
time as
your,
it is.
your photo and
This
stuff,
could be
you
just a
get
prank, is
achievement
all I'm saying.
photo
We should get back to
development
Millie.
101.
Yeah, you're right.
And the code that I used on the safe was the one that was on
You
the
have to
back
wait,
of
though.
the Anubis.
The room is locked by a mechanism connected to that machine over there, and it will unlock in a couple of minutes. My dad made it like this so no one would barge in and light up the room when he's developing photos.
All right, so we wait. So, have you...
Uh-oh. Why am I playing the red man? Okay, so in this thing, you have to get 2 achievements. So you can either escape or you can attack Millie first. If you attack Millie, you then get the achievement Murderer. Then you got to go in as Amber, and you get Missed Opportunity. If you just escape, then you don't have Millie as killed. I don't know why I played the red man. That was weird. Poor Millie.
Oh no,
Damn it.
why would she was just a sweet old woman. Poor Millie. I've had her since I was 5.
Me. Yeah, I know. Doll, what do you think we should do now?
I honestly don't know. Ted, I have to go find Mom and Dad. Whoever this red...
Please, don't get your parents involved again. I suggest we head up. We can go down to the docks and talk to CBG. He's...
Again?
What? We should get moving. Is there any entrance to the city we can use at the...
There's one in the attic.
Yeah, good.
Poor Millie. We told Rusty we'd keep an eye out, and now...
Hey, this is not your fault. Believe me when I say this, doll. All you can do at times like these is keep your head up. We'll get that red bastard.
I know, it's
sad, but life gets sad sometimes. Now let's go. We've still...
Okay.
no point in drag. It's the most...
Should have gotten...
It's so sad. No point in dragging her around. It's the most... No point in...
Alright, now we're gonna load our save. Back as the red man. And instead of attacking Millie, I'm going to go straight out the window. Escape, dude, escape. And that should give the achievement, Red has left the building. How do I get the red cloth? Wait, maybe I can go into the... Can I go into the brother's room now? Whoops, I should have stayed in that part. Or is it still locked?
Wait. I bet it's full of... Millie, are you okay?
Oh, thank goodness.
We found a photo.
You just missed him. He must have heard you two coming. I can't imagine what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
It's okay, Millie. We're here.
We should get moving. Is there any entrance to the city we can...
There's one in the attic.
Yeah.
What about Millie?
She'll be fine. She'll probably whack the hell out of him until he...
Millie, are you gonna be...
Don't. I'll go and find some...
Okay, I'm gonna go back and see if I can try and get the that red cloth. I feel like it's important because it's bright red and everything else is Nior black and white. Is that even how you say it? Is it Nor or Nior? Okay. Now I can get it.
I'll take it with me.
That was easy. So obviously I could have done that when I was in the room, but I didn't. So yeah. go speak to Millie and see what she knows about the red cloth.
Millie, we found this piece of red cloth in Flint.
I'm afraid I don't recognize this particular fabric. But by the feel of it, I'm sorry.
Firefighter's uniform.
Firefighter's uniform. This is...
I honestly don't know, Ted. I have to go find Mom and Dad. Whoever this red man is...
Please don't get your parents involved again. We can go down to the docks and talk to CBG.
I've now got the achievement evidence.
I'll just take the nail with me. The uses for it are... I'll take it with me, with some proper crafting.
Oh, can I make, like, with the nail and the piece of wood?
Come on.
Seriously? Okay, alright. We've got to get up to the attic.
That actually, you just unlocked something with an... How convenient is that?
Don't be such a negative Nancy. Yay, I got the hook thingy.
Alright, so we could probably put duct tape.
This won't work.
No, put these together.
This won't hold on.
Then we stick
There.
it in tape. And then we use it on the attic door. And that gives us the achievement higher aspirations.
Millie, Rust, and the mugshots all escaped through the East Tunnel. It's closed off now. We've heard from several sources now that the police commissioner had ordered a lockdown. I was starting to wonder, was it to keep everyone at bay till they catch the person responsible? Or was it to maybe keep someone out? It's too big of a coincidence that all of this started to happen at the same time I left the city, and now I find myself unable to return. I've come across the Mugshot brothers, but as expected, they were uncooperative. Wise guys. Reasoning with them is a fruitless effort. However, the little information I got from them could be useful later. They seem nervous. I mean, more than usual. We found some clues around the house that could help us find Flint, but so far, everything is leading nowhere. I've examined the evidence myself, but can't connect the dots yet. It seems appropriate that the last case in my career would be like this. Everyone knows the story.
Last case of your
The
career, I
detective only has
suppose.
a couple of days till retirement, but then the lady in distress shows up and begs him to help her out. He decides, against all reason, to do this one last thing, but the case proves to be his hardest yet. Somewhere down the line, the detective gets shot. Fade to black. We had a run-in with the main suspect, the man in the red hood. He gave Millie quite a scare. Who knows what would have happened if we had gotten there just a little late. It was getting more obvious now. He's the one responsible for Flint's disappearance. We had to table all of our options, and we decided to go back to Paper City. I have an informant there that could know some things, and that's our best bet at the moment. Red, it seems, wants to get to Amber, so I figured I'd draw him out. Best place to do that is the city. I need to level the field, coordinate with the police, and to set a trap. After we get him cornered, I'll make him talk, and we'll find out what happened to Flint. Let's just hope it's not too late.
Okay. Alright, let's talk to Brian.
Good evening, officer.
Oh my god, Miss Ashworth. Is that really you? I must say, I've only seen you in the papers, but you look even better in person.
Stop, you're going to make me blush. Oops, too late. No, but seriously, officer.
Burke, Miss Ashworth, but...
Okay, Brad, you see, we're working on this case and we need to find a friend of ours. He might know some things.
I'm terribly sorry, Miss Ashworth. I'm afraid no one is allowed to enter the city at this point. Not even a beloved and well-known celebrity such as yourself. I'm so sorry.
Well, that's okay.
So sorry.
Aren't you a bit young to be a policeman?
Police officer, actually.
Well, that's ambitious.
Is that a fake mustache? It is. It just fell on the floor.
Well, this is embarrassing. I'm sorry. Everyone at the station has a mustache these days, and I just can't seem to grow one myself. My fiance even makes fun of me sometimes.
Well, I think you look just dashing without a mustache. It makes you look younger.
Thank you kindly, miss.
That's a tough deal, kid. You'll have a hard time becoming a detective if you don't have a mustache.
But you don't have one, Mr. Bear.
I'm a private snoop, Jimmy. I don't need to fit in. I walk my beat alone.
Oh my God.
Can't you make an exception to let us pass? Just this once.
Mr. Bear, as much as I admire both you and Miss Amber, seriously, I'm a huge fan, but orders are still orders. Things are getting really bad down in the city. If anything were to happen to Miss Amber, I could never forgive myself.
Dave, who ordered this lockdown?
The state officials. Mayor Mills himself signed the decree. I'm afraid without the mayor's signature, no one is allowed to enter or leave the city at the moment. And it's Brian, sir.
And how come the city is on lockdown anyways?
I'm afraid I'm not in a position to discuss such matters, Mr. Bear. Terribly sorry.
You haven't seen Flint Ashworth by any chance?
Miss Ashworth's brother?
That's right. Have you seen him?
I'm sorry, Mr. Bear. I'm confused.
That's understandable, son. You're a Paper City police officer. Never mind that now. Stevie, do you know anything about the red...
I'm sorry, Mr. Bear. I really can't... The word on the street is that the suspect, codename Red, is asking a lot of questions about Miss Ashworth.
What kind of question?
Hey. Aw, that's so...
Oh, no.
I just have to interrupt, whatever this is. Jerry, what kind of information is...
It's Brian, sir, and I'm afraid... Besides...
To discuss such matters, yeah.
Well, I suppose...
And he'll just sign this claim?
Normally, no. But since you're in the company of the beautiful and talented Miss Amber...
I'll have to get the mayor on the phone to sort...
You think he'll let us...
I really don't know, but that drunk owes me a couple of favors.
To the Batcave!
Mayor's office.
Hello there, doll. You may know me from such cases as saving the mayor's ass on several occasions. I've also set you up with a buddy of mine that one time.
Of course, Mr. Bear. I know who you are. Are you looking to speak with the mayor, Mr. Can I take a message?
No.
The mayor should be in first thing in the morning.
Okay, never.
Okie dokie.
He's not in, and we don't have time to sit around and wait till we'll have to find him.
Hey, what if we made the...
That's falsifying. There should be some stationery around.
A drink of water?
Never mind. There. Now, you're an artist of sorts.
Not really. I could probably...
Fine, I'll get...
The mugshot?
Don't worry. My right knuckle...
Alright, we're getting the Mugshot Brothers to do it. The wrong room. Shit. Wrong room, wrong room.
Come on. I'll take this key with me.
Is there anything locked in here? No. Alright, dudes. I need you to falsify some documents for me.
I need your... I've got this fake clearance,
And what makes you think we're the right guy?
Yeah, you do. You better do it if you ever want to play the clarinet again.
What does that even...
What do you think? It means...
Oh no!
Would you do it for...
I would do it for Miss.
She's with me.
Oh yeah? She sure lost a lot of weight. Are you finally...
She's in the other room.
I'll cut you a deal, Snoop. You bring me proof that little Miss is with you.
You mean the clearance?
What? Yeah.
I'll be back.
Sure.
How do I get her in there then?
You got it?
No,
Here you go, but
I'll be right back.
What do I gotta give him now?
It's got... But I'm not going to do...
Although, what did she give me?
Back so soon? You have proof that...
I'm working.
Sure.
Wise guy.
You're saying...
There. Does this... Now, show some...
Whoa there! Are these the creator's tools? Where did...
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man. Amber gave them to me, obviously.
All right there, Snoop. Show me that land.
You mean the clearance?
What? Yeah. There. So, how about...
Alright, that was pretty easy.
There.
you didn't.
I sure did. Lowlife's like...
Oh no, Ted.
What? No. Never mind that now. Let's head back to that...
Okay, that was easier than I thought. Oof, my tummy's rumbling. It's time for dinner. Do I still have to use the hook again? Oh no, she does it anyway. Okay, good, good, good.
Hey,
I'll take that.
I'll take the ink with.
Wait, what did she say?
I'll take it with me, just in. There. Now I got a stamp. Messy. All done. Wow.
Woohoo! And that give us the achievement. Forging documents is hard work. So that would be all achievements in this part of the game. They would then give the clearance to Brian. And on
Here
we
you go,
go.
Mike. Signed by Jim.
Yes, here it is.
Well, everything's and enjoy the scenery, Miss Amber. Have a nice night.
You too, Brian.
Good night. Bye.
Paper City.
All right, I guess we're going. You ready, Ted?
Give me a minute. I thought I left that place for good, you know. But
Yeah, I think.
you're right.
And then we get Excelsior. And that is episode 1. Now we're in episode 2.
It kind of feels like going home.
God damn it. It really does.
Ted, I never asked you. What happened to your former partner?
he grew
Unless
up.
this is the end of episode 1. Was it Flint? Was Flint his former partner? End of episode 1. If you've enjoyed it, join me next week for episode 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!